before we get started today, I want to make a disclaimer. This is not to defamate Dusty Smith's character or to make Chiefland RC Raceway look bad. I'm only telling my truth on why it is an unfair situation that I got banned from Chiefland RC Raceway, and just to express myself.
See, I really been popping my on a whole nother level. You playing get sent to the devil. These been on me, I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the scale. If she get time of day, then I had a good place, so I'm back at the spot. She getting beat like a player. Be nigga 7 days a week. Me, I don't get tired, I let you other niggas sleep. Turn up for that check and yeah, I get it out the streets. Hustle like I'm starving, going hard, I gotta eat.
What's up, y'all? This is Brian. Let me go ahead and first time I ever did, so this is straight. Let's see if this is gonna work. All right, y'all can see me. I'm in the crib. I am screen recording and recording myself, so I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm literally doing this straight off the dome. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know if I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna figure this thing out. So I'm gonna try to show you guys that back in January of 2023, Dusty Smith at Chiefland RC Raceway had a rule book out, and it specifically says on there that you're able to upgrade your controllers on any tracks. So what I'm gonna try to do is, as I'm screen recording and recording this right now off the top of my head, is go through my phone and show you guys, click on all the links to show you where it still says back in January that you're able to upgrade the controller, all this stuff that came about. And I'm gonna explain to you what happened to why he ended up banning me, excuse me, from the track. So let me get into it. Let's see here. Still recording. Like I said, guys, if I'm messing up or the way that this video is gonna start out, it might suck. But let's see here. All right, this is what I researched. 1RC Rulebook 2023. Boom. Lord and behold, what pops up is Chiefland RC Raceway, because you know how the internet works. It says right there, January 8th. Let's see if I can, only an S Pen can use it as a pointer. Okay, cool. I can't point to this stuff. But if you guys are looking, it says January 8th, 2023. If it's not a 1RC racing product part, it's not listed, especially the rulebook, or considered illegal. Okay, bomb. That's just something. Let's click on this, right? Clicked on it, download. Y'all can see I already downloaded or whatever, but let's open it up. So notes. Okay, let's go through it, right? I'm not gonna swish-wash through the whole thing, but I'm gonna go through the main points, right? Got the motors, ESC, tires, rear end gears, batteries, controllers, car appearance, that's in there. Transponders, regulators, you know. We got miscellaneous shocks, protests, and we have got something about if you caught with the illegal stuff, heat races. It was let me find it. And like I said, forgive me. Okay, sorry. I missed the part where what I was trying to get y'all to understand. So back in January, it says it right here. I'm gonna make it big for you so you can see. Controllers. You are allowed to upgrade your controller in all classes. Okay? That's all I wanted you guys to see back in January of this year. Let's go to UMP on this rule book, right? Let's go to UMP. Damn, where is it? Okay, UMP. Here's all the rules for UMP. Y'all can take time to read that if you want to. Da 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 da. But these are the rules started that was in January for UMP, and it stops. So y'all see them if you want to look at them or whatever. Now, let's see if I can go back to recording me. Now, let's see. I want to do this right, y'all. I think, you know what? I don't even know if I got to hit record on this. So let me stop the video. I'm going to watch the video, guys. If it's not right, I'm just trying something, but I was just trying to explain my point and show proof of what was going on back in January. All right. All right, guys, we back. I done figured this thing out on how to, got a phone ringing. Oh, we're recording right now. Leave me alone. We record. Hey, listen, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm a little bit more comfortable now. The recording worked. But man, listen, we about to do this straight off the dome. So we back at it. Y'all seen the rule book back in January, right? So I'm gonna try to just tell y'all the story the best way possible, and I'm gonna also be going through my phone through Facebook to show y'all what things is and how they really is. One thing I don't play about is my reputation and my name and what I stand for and all that type of stuff. So I can be your friend, or I can be just as bad as, I mean, if you want to be my enemy, then I can be your enemy too. That's basically all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't mean no harm to nobody. I never tried. Anytime you see me at the track or whatever, I'm willing to help. I'm happy to help. Like, I'm happy to put somebody in the right direction. So, you know, this guy banned me. You know, I'm gonna say it like this. It's like, whether it's a black and white thing, you know, regardless, there's discrimination when you have a group of people that are more skill set than another skill set of people, and you create obstacles to lessen these people, so that the people that don't have the skills can catch them, just so they can get a prize. You know, that's some simp stuff, to be honest with you, and I'm not for that. You know what I'm saying? One thing about being less skilled versus trying to get to the pros or get to a better level in life, you just got to study and do hard work and go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on that handout stuff. So Dusty, in his mind, let me get back to my video thing. So I don't figure out how to do this. Dusty, in his mind, thinks that people are supposed to get handouts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he can come on and say whatever he want to say about what I'm saying, but that's pretty much like a handout, bro. When you create rules because a guy is winning in order to make him suffer, in order for the rest of the group to catch up and be able to beat this guy, you know what I'm saying? Instead of them working hard and putting the same efforts and time in that he put in. And I'm speaking of me. I'm a guy that's gonna speak for myself. I put the time and effort in to go fast with my 1RC car. I'm not the fastest. When I go to my off-road races and stuff like that, it's plenty of guys that beat me, and I have to put the time in to figure out how to go faster or whatever. So let's get into this. I don't want to waste time, but time is necessary in order for me to get this point across. All right, so what I want to start with saying, without getting into too much drama, because I know people think that, okay, because I have a mouth that speaks up for myself, that I'm drama filled. No, what I'm filled with is the fact that I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me. It's not because I'm black or because I feel some type of way because Dusty's discriminating against me, or I've used that word. No, I feel like Dusty discriminates against all fast 1RC guys. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like, you know, it's even worse because I'm black. I'm honest. I'm going to be real with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only black guy that goes to that track. And why you get rid of me? You know what I'm saying? And the reasons why you said you got rid of me is because I complained and I am beating everybody. So we going to get into this now. Now, me saying the whole pulling the race car is, maybe you might feel like it's going too far or whatever, but I mean, bro, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? maybe I'm wrong for saying it's the race thing, but I'm just gonna speak from my heart. Like, why you mad at me because I'm winning? You know what I'm saying? Because because these other guys ain't winning like I'm winning, you got a problem with me. So let me get into it, man. Forgive me for being in my feelings. I'm a big person that's like, okay, man, get out your feelings. But forgive me for being in my feelings because I don't know what this man's problem is with me. But why you mad at me because I'm winning? And why you mad at me because what he thing? It's the winning factor and whatever, bro. Like, let's just get into it, bro. I'm losing my train of thought because I am kind of still upset. Tomorrow I have to miss the sprint car race that I worked hard for. I bought the car so I could go race in his sprint car race, and you know, he done banned me before the July 1st rule, before he put this rule into effect. Now, mind you, in January you could upgrade your controller in every class, but now it's July. So after I done waxed these boys, and told them like, yeah, man, now he basically used my own advice against me. I said, yeah, Dusty, the what's the name controller give you an advantage in all the classes and da 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 da. But you know that when you upgrade something, it gives you an advantage. So because I told him I'm able to go faster and make my car work better with a better controller, he used that against me and created a controller rule in the middle of the year to make my life harder, to make it harder for me to drive. But not only to make it harder for me to drive, he made it harder for 4 or 5 other guys that come from around the state that come on a regular basis to his track to compete. Now, my thing is this. None of them, all them guys, they cool, they hadn't said nothing or whatever. So the moment I say something about the rules that he keep coming up with and I call him out on it online, this man banned me. But we gonna get into it, so let's go. Alright, so what I wanna do is take you guys to my Facebook. Like I said, guys, forgive me if this thing ain't right. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to do this the best, quickest way possible. But I want the truth to be out there, you know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to know what really happened. Let's get to my other Facebook. Bryan Duncan, continue. Let's go. Oh, god dang, is it gonna work? Lord, what in the world? Come on, Facebook. Why are you giving me problems? There we go. We coming. Like I said, y'all, this is straight. I'm gonna do this authentically as possible, right? And show y'all what's going on. We gonna really get into it. There you go, Mr. Dusty Smith. Uh-oh, that's that's another one. I ain't even gonna get too far into that. That's my boy Blair. Y'all can see he already hitting me up on Facebook, making the video. When I tell y'all this video gonna be authentic, it's gonna be authentic. Y'all ain't gonna never see nothing like this. But one thing about me, I don't play no games. All right, y'all, let's get into this. Let's go. Y'all seeing some stuff right now, but I don't want y'all to get. I want y'all to see all this stuff, right? Now, let me start explaining. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you now. Dusty was my boy. Now, he what's the name was, you know. I'm gonna show you right here. This to be authentic, you know. This was him asking me to come be a teacher at his little summer camp. Hold on one second, y'all. Oh gosh, I like to be authentic, guys. Give me a second. Okay, this is him asking me to come to the summer camp. He was gonna pay me, well, not pay me, but he was gonna give me credit for parts on the wall. I said, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you know, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dusty was cool, apparently. You know, and this is where the shit started. You know, I was asking him about the calibration. So June 7th, all right. I was asking this guy, he came up with the controller rule, right? And so I have been dreading the controller rule for a minute. Excuse me, let me get back to my camera so y'all can see my passion and desire. I have been dreading this controller rule for a minute, bro. Like, I did not want to go to that. Like, bro, all my cars, every time you work on these 1RC cars, they're so small and it takes a little minute to get stuff in it. And then you got to think, like, once you put a different receiver in there, whatever, if I wanted to swap on or whatever, it was going to mess with the weight balance and all that good stuff. So I didn't want to do that. Like, you know, bro, you said when I came in the hobby that I could, run whatever controller that I wanted to run. And now, because I'm fast, you want to switch it up. So, hold on one second, y'all. I'm sorry. You want to switch it up. So I'm going to show y'all, okay, Dusty said that it was because of the price at first. Talking about, oh, there's simple people that go to Cheapland. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't got it like that money-wise, da-da-da-da. Or they don't know how to work the features on the controller, da-da-da-da. Okay, cool. He said the only controllers that he wants to allow is a FlySky GT3 and a FlySky GT5 remote. And I asked him a few questions, why, da-da-da-da. He said, oh, it's the price and the features. I said, okay, cool. So in my mind, like, honestly, bro, like, with RC racing, there is psychological warfare in it, you know? I don't want to run what everybody else running, you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm, beating you with running something different, then yeah, you're going to think that you need to go get my shit. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Or I just want to try something different. But I feel like if there are guidelines and I'm within the guidelines, what's wrong with it? So my problem was, okay, you said my controller is too expensive for the new guys to afford, and you said it has too many features. Okay, cool. Bum. You know what I said? You know what? I can't get past this rule. I gotta conform because this guy is not letting up on, you know, me switching out my controller. All right, so let's get into that. The first message that started this whole like tobacco that's going on, I went and found a controller. The GT7 is the next controller that FlySky made, which is, I guess, the predecessor of the GT5. So I asked him, hey man, can I run this controller? It's the same price and it has the same features as the GT5. It's just the new version of the GT5. All right, so let's get into that. Let's go back to my messages. Here we go right here. Here we go. We're going to get into the other messages down there. All right, so here you go. I sent the FSG7P to him. Showed him the features and everything. Same features. Showed him the price of the GT5, which is $79.99. That was whenever, you know what I'm saying, I started talking to him about this in this thread. I said, same price. Can I run the G7P? You can see his answer. He said no. Is it? I asked him about his rule. I say, is it based on price or features? He said features. I say, I thought you wanted to keep the cost down. It's just the newer GT5. He says price is one aspect of it. I have racers quitting because you are dominant in lap times and win a lot because you are usually 2 to 2/10 faster, which usually equals to you winning unless you get taken out. If you are running the same controller as 90% of the people that race with us on a regular basis and still are running these times and beating everyone, then they cannot complain. So right then and there, it lets you know the man only worried about the fact that people complaining that I am beating them with my original controller that you said I could have from January, and ever since I got into 1RC that you said I could run when I first bought the car. Because if you would have told me that I wasn't gonna be able to run my controller, I probably would have said screw 1RC and never ran. So going further into it, so I want to get into the message itself. Y'all seen it was talking about people was complaining and carrying on. So let's get, like I said, why you ain't ban the people that was complaining to you about me being 2/10 of a second faster because of a controller? But let's get into my messages and we gonna see what he told me. All right. Forgive me if I get a little choppy on this. I'm reading somebody else's stuff. All right. Feel free to share this with whomever you would like. You are now banned from racing at Chiefland RC Raceway. I have explained myself to every question you have ever asked. I did not want to do so today because I am spending time with family, or at least I was trying to on a non-race day. I have listened to you about your family and try to make this try to take interest in your personal life to make an inviting environment. Excuse me, y'all. But at this point, everything I say, even when my discussion was made with a group of people you disagree with and complain and whine about. This is a hobby, not my job. Take your racing somewhere else. All right. Boom. I told him I'll be there this Sunday. If you don't let me race, I'm going to sue you. I have all the comments you deleted, screenshot. Think wisely about your decision. Get out your feelings. And I said that because, bro, you discriminate against me. You know, now whether you want to call it a black or white thing, but obviously you discriminate against me because I'm fast. So that means you discriminate against everybody that come there that's fast. All right, so let's get back into the rest of the video, y'all. I said, so I have to spend $170 to downgrade, but they can't spend $80 not to complain? Meaning, I'm like, bro, like that's only thing they had to do was just upgrade the controller or whatever. We're not gonna get into the numbers. I don't want to complicate this. But as you can see, to buy more receivers was $41 for it. Come with 2, and then the controller was $73.96, right? So I said the GT5. No, Dusty responds back. He says the GT5 is $70. And binds with the stock receivers. If you do not have your stock receivers, I can give 4 of them as I have plenty. The GT3B is $41, comes with 1 receiver. A 2-pack of receivers for that controller is $20. Not sure where you're getting $170 from. I told him it was due to the receiver, but cool. If you don't have the receivers, if I don't have the receivers, I'll let you know. I have the GT3B that I bought from Beckham from Rotten. I believe I have 2 receivers for it. I will sell it to you for $30, which is 10 less than I paid to help you out. So he trying to offer me this cheap controller when I have a high grade controller just to conform to his rules so people can beat me. All right, boom. So I said just going to grab the controller and use the stock receivers because I saved my stock receivers from all my 1RC cars. If I do not have 2 receivers, I'll drop the price more. I just said I understand. Wasn't being combative, wasn't saying nothing crazy. And so I asked him, he's having a Florida State Championship race. So let's get back to the camera so y'all can see me. All right, so you having a Florida State Championship Series race, right? You changed the rule that people can't come there with the upgraded controller and 90% of people that's racing in Florida have a upgraded controller, or all the fast guys at least. You might as well say 90% of them have fast controllers. Just to name a few: Damian Green, Michael Carter, John Bellis, Brian Slintz, me. Okay, so that's like 4 that I can name off the top of my head. Charlie, that guy down south. I'm just naming some stuff, some people off the top of my dome. But it's people that have upgraded controllers. Jason Carroll has an upgraded controller. His controller is $200-300 more than mine. He got an M17. I got a a Noble NB4. And we're going to get into that Noble NB4 about the pricing and stuff like that, and why I'm telling him this is crazy what he's deciding. Okay, boom. Let's get back to where we was at on these messages. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. No other Okay, boom. So I asked him, are you doing the controller rule for the state championship? Yes. So I didn't. How is it combative, or I'm getting out of pocket by saying, boom, are you sure you want to go with this rule? Hold on one second, y'all. Let's see. Blair is hitting me up, letting me know that he's live in the group. Hold on. Let me see. He probably gonna try to add me. We gonna play this. There we go. All right. Me and Blair connected today about this situation with Dusty, and we talked about it because unfortunately this just how junk go. You know, me and him talk, and Blair, what's the name? Put me up on game. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm a man that like to speak for myself, and I want to explain my side. Blair got a side of him getting hit by Dusty too, but ironically, the two black dudes that is known to run 1RC get banned from Dusty track. All right, so hold up. Here we go. What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. Hold on. I'm actually in the middle. I got my phone screen recording myself, going through all my messages of Dusty doing me wrong. So I'm gonna show everybody like I'm on the you gonna end up on the video, but I'm in the middle of literally making the video. But what I'm doing is screen recording and using my camera to record myself to go through all the messages to show the bullshit of what Dusty doing. And the messages from the beginning, when I wasn't even being combative, I'm just asking him like, man, are you sure you want to go with these rules? Are you sure you want to like do this, because it's cutting a lot of people out? How can you have a Florida State Championship but you telling everybody that they gotta go along with your controller rule? Now I'm gonna show you where we gonna fuck them up at, right? Now, I already at the beginning of this video, when I post it, you gonna see, like, I go through my phone, I go on the internet and type in Warren RC Rule Book 2023. It immediately pops up with Chiefland RC Raceway. You click on it, download it. On there it says all classes can upgrade the controller. This is back in January of this year. All right. So how June? What we in June? This year, you done came out with a video to change the rules, but I got all the messages showing where literally, bro, you have on my messages, which y'all will see when you watch this video. It'll be kind of lengthy, but you will see where he says people are complaining because you're winning, so we need to go to this controller rule so that they will stop complaining. So again, you want me to downgrade my shit so that these people that are doing what they doing, complaining, can catch me or catch any other person that they feel. Now, like I said, the Noble NB4 controller is the same price as a, okay, let's look at it like this. You can go buy a 1RC late model for what, $225? I'm correct? Okay, $225. The Noble MB4, if you buy it from Amazon, is like $240. He got them right there. He got all the cars right there. Y'all see him. Okay, you can, what's the name, go on Amazon right now and buy a Noble MB4 controller for $240, whatever, however much let's just say it's $250, right? When you get a 1RC car, if you don't spend $230 after tax, the main things you gonna want to get is what, some suspension. Suspension gonna cost you $20. Okay, boom. Now we at $250, right? Same price as the controller. You get a better servo. You at what? You at 35. I mean, another $30, right? You gotta buy a transponder. That's $10. Okay, let me stop bullshitting and just say, by the time you actually get on the track with a 1RC car with a LiPo and regulator, you done spent $350, right? So if you got a guy that show up to the track with 4 different cars, 6 different cars, you mean to tell me he couldn't take a pause and say, I'm gonna buy this $250 remote, learn how to use it, and go over to Bryan and ask him questions on how to use it, instead of saying, oh, fuck this guy, he's winning too much because he got a better controller? Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
It has to make sense, and it's not about you and the controller. It's more about him wanting to control you.
That's it.
Controlling you and keeping you away from what he got going on, he can get the wins.
Exactly.
Now that's
yep.
The man has changed up so many. Can you hear me good?
Oh, bro, I hear you perfect. You good.
Okay. He's changed up so many rules to favor themselves out. You know, they looking at the wrong thing.
Right.
The matter of the matter is this. The way he dealt with it, it could have been dealt with way more better.
I agree.
One, to be a good businessman, you got to be a good listener.
Yep.
He's not a good listener.
But you know what? Blair, this gonna be a contrary to what you just said, right? Nah, I disagree with what you just said. He's a great listener. You know who he listened to? The losers. Think about what I'm saying, right? The only reason why he has this new rule is because he was a great businessman. He listened to the losers. The winner is only one person. The losers is 20 people. You feel me? So he's a great businessman. At the end of the day, he said, well, if I got one guy who winning and I got 20 people complaining that he winning, well, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Let me, get these 20 people happy. Let me create a rule. Let me create a rule to say, fuck him. I'm going to annoy him so bad that he's never going to come back to the track. I won't even have to ban him. But what he didn't expect was that I was a guy. I done went through so much stuff, bro. And I know you done went through so much stuff. Any winner goes through so much stuff to where it's going to take a mountain or an earthquake to move this man. And I'm too strong for that. And I definitely don't take the liking to any pettiness. You know what I'm saying? So the moment, bro, Blair, this what we gonna do, right? I'm about to show you right now. I got both of my phones in my hand, and I'm still doing this video. Check this out now. Everybody want to make it seem like I'm crying about his new rule, right? Because my plan was, fuck it. I don't like it, but it is his track. I was going to go along with it and just deal with it, right? Now, I didn't get banned because, we talked earlier, I didn't get banned because I said fuck the controller rule. I got banned because you came up with another rule in UMP because I just waxed you Thursday, and now you talking about, now you gotta come up with a 602 UMP and a 604 UMP, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm cool. Blair, I said I'm cool with you coming up with that rule. Fuck it, let's do it. I say, but if you gonna come up with a 602 UMP rule and a 604, why can't you do that for the sprint class and the asphalt mod class? And why did I ask that? Is because you got slow people in there. You'll be having a good run, and they will literally, bro, we are turning left in 1RC the whole time. Tell me why, if I'm the fast guy, you know I'm coming. They announcing my name, and I'm coming on the outside of you into the turn. You go right. You literally turn right into my car. And if he don't see it right, he gonna say I caused a wreck. Then I gotta go to the back of the pack per his rules. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was trying to get. Yeah, back to what I was trying to get at. Right now, if I was just being a bad guy and what's the name didn't want to go against, wanted to go against his rules, and what's this? What's this?
That's GT5.
That's a GT5, brand new. Y'all see, they go to trash. Oh snap! They go my trash. I'm trying to show y'all some stuff. It's somewhere. Let me see what my camera. See the trash? Came in Amazon the other day. You know what I'm saying? I even bought the lipo. I even bought the lipo battery that go with it, bro. So I can have it, so I can charge it. Whatever. I'm all game for the little rule change. Cause like I told him, I was like, what are you gonna do when I beat you with this controller too? You know what I'm saying?
Me personally, and this is my opinion, it ain't it's not the controller.
It's not a controller. I'm gonna tell you, Blair, like I said, me and you talked earlier, so you know what's up. But like I said, I'm gonna tell him right now.
This is what I want. This is what the part I want to know. Why is it when the two brothers, we don't know each other, but we both having the same kind of similarity problem? It's a pattern.
It's a pattern.
Pattern that the man is trying to express. Y'all missing the whole picture. So if you take the rule for 2023, you don't change the rule in mid-season.
Most definitely.
You don't do. You leave the rule. Once the rule is going into 2024, if you want to make rule adjustments, if you want to make changes, you do it then. You don't
Exactly.
do it right before series. That's one thing I noticed. Who followed the rule?
You said who followed what? I'm sorry.
Who followed Dusty's rule?
Okay. Now that's the ironic thing about this whole situation, right? You saying who followed the rule, right? The rule don't come into effect, huh?
Yo, listen, I'm about to make you really die, bro. We goes to Callahan's, right?
Okay.
We at Callahan. So I'm racing the Dusty group. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
So inside of the engine, we can put a lipo in the engine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As soon as we get to Callahan, they like, man, y'all cars is way faster than our cars. They tell me and John is right here. He's on here. Look, read this. We told me to put my earbuds in.
What up, John?
Yeah, man, y'all cars is too fast. So we like, well, what's up? You know, they like, oh, you gotta put a 5-cell nickel metal in your. We like, well, nah, we raise these rules over here.
Right.
Man, nobody races that man rule.
So and that's what we was talking about earlier, Blair. Like, Dusty seems to think that like he's the god or Florida or Hitler of 1RC, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I did tell Dusty, I said, Dusty, whatever rules you come up with, bro, I'm gonna go with them, bro. Like, I don't care nothing about the rules and stuff like that. I said, but it comes a time, bro, when like it's like if you, and I'm gonna say this because like I want to call him a name that he know I want to call him, but I ain't gonna call him that on camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather do it to his face. But let me explain it to you. And if you smart enough, you'll catch the drift. But say you dealing with your girlfriend, right? You trying to make her happy. You doing everything she asked you to do, and she come and say, "Damn, Blair, I need you to, you know what I'm saying, start being more supportive, whatever, this and that and that." So you start being more supportive, right? Next thing you know, she saying, "Well, you ain't taking out the trash long enough. I mean, enough, or whatever." You know what I'm saying? And it's like basically, you start to realize like, damn, I done improved everything on this list 1 through 5, and you adding the number 6 to it. It's a word for that. Now you starting to look like a something. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for me to exit anyway.
I told you, and I'm gonna say this on camera while you recording this, because I want the world to know this. You the person that got cheap women more exposure than what cheap women deserve. Your videos that you put up of cheap women. Now, you wanna like take your videos down of cheap women, bro. Take your videos down of supporting that man.
Yep. I mean,
Gonna hurt you.
Blair, honestly, this what I'm saying. After this video come out, bro, he gonna be done hurt himself, bro. Like, at the end of the day. And honestly,
there you go.
Like, I don't disagree with you on taking the videos down and not supporting him, because that's gonna happen automatically. But what I'm saying is, I do this for me, bro. When I put them videos up, I did this for me and whoever wanted to take interest into what I was doing.
Make a backup video to that video.
I will.
Don't take it down. Don't take it down. But do make a backup video to that video.
Yo.
Letting it be known that, you know, it's not about being nasty about, but if a person don't support you, I can't support you.
Yeah,
You know
and bro, that's gonna be the main reason why I put this video out. And I'm so glad that I'm doing my video, and then you hit me up talking about you live right now, cause like this gonna be like I started this video saying like this gonna be the most authentic video, period. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? It might not if it's 100 people, it might not be nothing but 20 people that agree with what we saying, bro. Because a lot of people,
1 or 2 people gonna feel it.
That's
Not
all I'm
everybody
saying.
Gonna feel it. 1 or 2 people gonna feel it. They gonna get it. They gonna see it, and they gonna be like, you know what? That's not right, man.
Exactly.
Point blank. It's just not right.
Cause my thing is this, bro.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think? Who do you think you are? That's it. I just want to know.
Okay.
Who do you think you are?
Blair, check this out now. Okay, we know RC cars or whatever. We understand the game of RC car racing, right? So when I explained it, I got family. Explaining this to my cousins and stuff, check you out. I like that. I like it. So what's the day? I'm explaining this to my cousins them. I say, okay, so just think about your favorite player, LeBron or Steph Curry, right? These jokers have been winning, or you know that they're gonna score the most points in the game. That's like them showing up to a game and the people saying they can't play in the game no more because they score too much, or they're the reason why you're winning. So you mean it, and then okay, let's take LeBron for instance. Every time something goes wrong in the game, this man cry. I don't even watch basketball like that. I'm a race car fan. Y'all can see in the back right here, I got RC racing on in the back. This is all I watch. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm into. This is what I like. But one thing I know from just being out and about, watching sports and whatnot, LeBron a crybaby. You touch the man, he going to the what's the name ref. Ref, what's up, man? Come on now. What's going on? See, check this man. He got all the stuff. So what I'm saying is, Dusty basically banned me from the track because I came to him with the concern about what his rules were. And my thing is this: I'm thinking this man respect me as a racer, and yeah, I see you, bro. I'm thinking he respect me as a racer. I'm thinking he respect me as a person that he can get advice for or whatnot. And basically, like, at the end of the day, because I came to him and told him, like, hey man, look, your controller rule is gonna point people away from your track. And your what's the name, like the way you treated me is just bad. You know what I'm saying? This is a bad choice. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. The man basically told me, and y'all gonna see in this video where I was just trying to talk to him politely about the situation. He basically told me ain't nothing I can do to change his mind. I hit up everybody in the industry. I hit up Damian Green, Happy Sack. I hit up Matt Murphy. And the main people that we talk about, Matt Murphy of 1RC. You know what I'm saying? He said, and I'm gonna have the messages on here where he said he laughed at it and said he's gonna turn away all his good racers, and that's a bad idea. And so basically, what we got? Jelly Fingers, we got Crossroads, what other 1RC? Callahan. None of them boys that I hit up and asked. You got Rotten, you got Area 51. I hit up everybody.
Dr. Phil.
Exactly.
Area 51, and then you got there's another one of
Warzone. I hit up everybody on some, like, not being, bro. I told everybody, I said, I'm not talking bad about Dusty. I'm not trying to, like, undermine Dusty. But one thing about it is, just from what I come from and how I move, you're not finna tell me something and I'm just gonna go for it. Like, I need to do my own research. You know what I'm saying? So if you told me everybody using blue, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you a liar. I'm just like, why not know it for myself? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go check and make sure everybody using blue. So when I went to go check,
this out.
Go ahead.
Before you even go any further, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna say it. Okay. This is going viral. I know it's gonna go viral. I know where it's going with it. Fuck Dusty. Fuck what Dusty stands for. Dusty's a bitch. This is Blair Palmer saying this. This has nothing to do with nobody else but me telling everybody this is how I feel about him. Why? Because he's a piece of no good garbage that needs to be told about himself. And that's factual. If you look into it, dig into it deep enough, y'all see that that's what it is.
That is 100. That's 100% accurate, bro. Like I said, and Blair, what you done said, I ain't even got to that point with Dusty because, you know what I'm saying, I've been letting the junk roll off my shoulder. But you know what I'm saying, everybody entitled to their own opinion. Even when I started my video, I wasn't even gonna bring you into it, but that's just how God worked. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: you are what you are, and the facts is the facts. Listen,
I've never done nothing to nobody.
Right.
I've only done good for the RC community. I bring people together. I try to do things. I give back. I help kids. Dusty does none of these things. Okay? He's a person that look at what other people do, want it. You know, and if you want it, go out there and get it, bro. Go out there and do it. Do it the same way hard how we did it. But don't knock another man down to pick yourself up. It doesn't make you look like a good person.
Exactly. See, this, and my thing about that whole knocking another man down is like this, bro. It's two ways to win a race. Either you can be more skillful than that person and win straight up, or you can cut the man's legs off and keep running. You get what I'm saying?
There you go.
This man, he cut your legs off. He cut my legs off. He cut Steve's legs off. He cut Rob's legs off. You know what I'm saying? And these are people that they just wanted to run.
You know, and then people, what it is a lot of people, I don't know if they're afraid to speak up.
No, they afraid. They scared. They scared.
I don't know, but they know the truth. They seen what the man did. It's just people don't know. And I'm ready to tell people, like, you know, the man is telling people that they can't come to his track because of how they smell. Listen, how you going to tell a person they can't come to your track because they smell like marijuana? What about the dude that didn't put on no deodorant today?
Yep. And that I know a person that's guilty of that. Seriously, bro.
What about the dude that's going to the bathroom sniffing the cocaine? But you worried about the dude that smell like marijuana?
Most definitely.
Come on now.
Most definitely.
Why?
Listen, Blair, that's just so crazy. Like when you say, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to say stuff without saying it, but like, bro, like me and you, we know what's what. You know what I'm saying? We can.
I know what's what.
I can see it. I can see it without seeing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like one thing about it is that certain people hate about another group of people, right? I'm just saying, bro, when they see people like me and you, and we might know something that they don't know, it's a problem. You feel me?
It really is.
It's a problem. And I'm going to tell you, and once this video come out, it's going to be the truth, because I'm going to tell you why it's a problem, okay? Me and you know that it ain't no fucking controller that's what's the name going to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Okay? But I was trying to help this man out as far as like, okay, I'm going to tell you something that I am doing so that you can, what's the name, start working on it on your car and you can see better lap times because maybe you're not doing it, you know? So yeah, I told him to expose and stuff like that work, and make the car react faster, you know what I'm saying? You just got to adjust it, right? So it's like, damn. I gave you a bone. I gave you a tip, and because that tip didn't work good enough for you, you felt like I knew something more than you, so you were gonna take the whole thing out of my mouth. So instead of you saying, take the whole bone away from me. Instead of you saying, Bryan, I tried what you told me, it ain't working for me. Can you help me? You know what I'm saying? Because it would maybe his pride in the way of actually having to come ask me for more knowledge. You feel me? Maybe that's it. But at the end of the day, I gave you a bone, and Lord behold, you come up with a controller rule because I told you the controller give you an advantage. No, bitch, I was telling you that because you fishing. You kept fishing. You keep up my ass. How you going so fast? How you this? Man, fuck, I know how to drive. And then on top of that,
Where's the credit for that at? Where's the credit for that?
Bro, listen, bro. And then I'm gonna tell you one thing like this. Yesterday when I posted that post about what he did, I had tagged a lot of my 10 scale guys in it, bro. I've been racing RC cars since I was 10 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I done checked you out, man.
Yeah, listen, bro, like I was supposed to go pro, bro, but everybody have stuff that goes on in their life that prevents them from reaching their pinnacle or whatever. So I'm living my childhood dream right now. That's why I be at the track so much, because my parents, they didn't see the importance, like, you know what I'm saying, of me racing an RC car or whatever, you know what I'm saying? My dad, he was like a RC car or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I had people like Jimmy Babcock fly me out to California to race, you know what I'm saying? And just because my dad didn't understand it, he wouldn't put the effort into helping me get where I was trying to go. You know what I'm saying? And this stuff costs money, man. So for Dusty to try to make it seem like it's a money game because I got a controller that costs the same amount as the car, come on, bro. I run 1RC because when I go run my 10 scale or my 8 scale car, that shit is expensive. You know what I'm saying? I got bills, I got kids, you know what I'm saying? But I want to have something that make me happy too. So that's why I was so happy to find out that 1RC exists because, damn, I could buy a whole set of tires for $20.
Hey, bro. Let me tell you something, and we're going to talk about the good. We're going to forget about that. Let's go into the good and the importance of this.
Yeah, for sure.
The importance of this is this. Listen, this is important. When I seen your happiness, when you got out your truck, and you said, yeah, I'm going to go to race and do this on your video, on YouTube video.
Right.
Remember, you're the reason why I started racing. A lot of people don't not started racing. Let's correct it. You're the reason I started 1RC.
Right.
Racing.
For sure.
Okay? And your videos was very inspiring. But see your excitement. You can see your happiness. You can see certain things in your video that I was like, you know what? This is the guy right here I'm going after. He's the one. I'm going to go find out where Chief Wins is. I'm going to find out where, because it's in Florida, and that's where I'm going.
Right.
All right? So, you got a different kind of energy, Bryan. Use your energy in a whole different way, bro.
For sure.
Use it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? The devil will never be able to destroy him.
Right.
But we will be able to ignore him.
Most definitely.
We'll always be able to ignore him. And sometimes you gotta just learn. You know what? They want us to make a move that we won't be able to turn back from. Remember that.
That's been the whole thing. Like it.
They want us to use a word that gonna turn everybody else against us.
Exactly. Like that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying this whole time, bro. I was like, man, every time Dusty came up with this rule to get rid of me, bro. He come up with the UMP rule, and because, like, bro, how you ban a person from the trap because they questioning you about a rule that you made? That's like, come on, bro. It ain't like I don't know, bro. Like, I run a business. I got my own detailing business that I make. I'm a high value man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to brag about that shit, but do you know what it is to make $100,000 as a black man right now in US, like on your own? You know what I'm saying? Like, I do that with a damn car wash business. I'm smart as hell, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not the smartest. I could be making way more money, or it's people that make way more money than me. But sometimes you have to appreciate what God have you in life. And for me to be able to say as a black man that I make almost 200, sometimes I make over 200K a year, and then I use that money to take care of my kids, pay my bills, and go race RC cars. Like, I'm not no bad person. You know what I'm saying? So I come and spend money with you at your track, and I'm the person that got the experience of RC racing, and you ban me from the track because I'm winning? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you tripping.
I got banned. The man met me one time, bro. One time. He don't know me. He banned me. I went to the track. I beat them. I beat the dog shit out of them. I walked them. Same way how you did. Every time they crashed, I had no problem going to the back. I had no problem going to the back because I knew I could make it to the front easy. With all they little shenanigans. Oh, you cut the track. No problem. I'll stop at the top of the track 2 times for you, bro.
For sure.
I'm gonna stop at the top of the track 2 times.
For sure.
And I'm gonna still come back and I'm gonna walk the dogs on you. So once I seen that, I realized some people thrive off of competition. Some people can't take competition.
Right.
That guy right there, he can't take competition.
You can't take it, bro.
So before he can get into it, and you gotta understand, he has a reputation that he has to uphold. His reputation is he gotta be in the winning.
Right.
He gotta be in the winning. So that he gotta be in the winning. If he's getting beat week in, week out, remember I told you, I said there was a dude named Mike A. Mike A is the reason I even got involved in it. Him and Dusty fell out. Then Rob and Dusty fell out, and Mike A was taking up for Rob A, and all that, and the veteran thing, and then it just went crazy, bro. To the whole factor that I'm like,
yeah, man.
Where's the enjoyment? Where's the enjoyment in it?
Bro, like, and that, you know what? Like, for me, bro, like, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't no simp. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I have an issue with you, like, you gonna know I have an issue with you type of thing. But at the same time, I know how to look at a situation and be like, man, it's why are you arguing about this situation? Like, this is nothing to argue about. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing was like, Dusty will come run over to me telling me about, you know, this guy problem, that guy problem. And you know what? I ain't sitting up here trying to talk bad about Dusty about coming over and telling me about this stuff. What I'm trying to say is this. Okay, if you got a problem with this dude because of what they doing, bro, it ain't that serious to where you got to fall out and not talk to him. You know, like, honestly, bro, like I said, from where I come from, I can say stuff like this. Like, that, where we come from, we call that hoe shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's straight hoe shit.
And when I call it, when I say it's hoe shit, it's like, you know what? I'm a type of dude, like, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, I'm not bragging or whatever, bro. I got a catalog of females that are dimes that, bro, it's like, the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because when they get mad at me, guess what they do? They block me. They don't wanna see me. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much cast me out their life. That's the same thing Dusty do. It's like, you mad, so you can't control your feelings, so you done cast me out. That's some whole shit.
A person that's like really stuck by him, because I ain't gonna front. This is why I disassociated myself from a lot of people, because I'm like, you know what? These people, y'all, I was on some shit like, y'all really fuck with Dusty. You know what I'm saying? I was really on it like, yo, listen, man, I don't even know which way to go, who to trust or what, because I know that Dusty have a lot of influence in the game. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want nobody to tell him nothing.
Bro, I don't even
be called out on it.
Blair, I don't even see that he got no influence, bro. At the end of the day, he the type.
Got influence. He got a lot of dummies following him, bro.
Well, okay, yeah, you know what? I guess I am wrong on that, because you know what? When I put my post up, basically everybody was trying to make it seem like I'm crying about wanting to go run at his track and this and that and that. But nah, bro, like, they ain't understanding. Like, if they was in my shoes and understood that, okay, you done won all 4 weeks in a row, now they looking at you like, well, we got to come up with a rule to make this motherfucker lose. Okay? Now, is it because you want to make me lose, or is it because I'm black, or I don't fucking know? Because at this point, I don't fucking know. Because why are you trying?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me.
You want me to tell you?
Give me that OG.
Okay,
give me the OG telling me what it is.
It's because you're motherfucking black, bro. Straight like that.
I hate to say it. It's gotta be, bro.
Listen, man. Listen. You went. You did your thing. You won. I went. I did my thing. I won. Why is it that me and you ain't never meet up on the track yet? Get him out of here, because he's winning. Get him out of here, because he's winning. Let's deal with the dudes that we know we can beat.
Yep.
Let's keep the guys around that we know we can beat.
Yep.
So long as these dudes is winning, guess what? They out the picture now.
Nah, but okay, check this now.
I'm gonna say this. Wherever this is going,
For sure.
I want to squash the beef like this. I want to race any one of them on a heads up, and whoever lose got to take $500 to $1,000 and give it back to the kid. Let's stop the talking and start racing. Man up and let's get right. I'm willing to put the challenge on. I'm willing to put the money up.
It is what it is.
I'm willing to put the money up because I want to smash them to the fact that I know, like, yo, Dusty, you're going to be in 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th. You're probably in dead ass last chasing.
Bro, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm all for what you just said. These motherfuckers ain't gonna do no challenge race.
They ain't gonna challenge you.
And then on top of that, because that's what I told Dusty when we was arguing online, which we gonna get into. This motherfucker, why do you have to throw the rock but hide the hand, my boy? You done said all this fuck shit online, But then you what's the name? Delete all the comments so everybody can make it seem like I'm the crazy person. Like, and that's why I say the main thing.
Same thing to us.
The main thing I told Dusty, I said, Dusty, I was gonna wax your ass with that lame ass controller, but you banned me from the track. You banned me from the track before I got the bitch set up. But I got y'all seen at the beginning of this video exactly. You got to stop. See, I would never race that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never race that shit. But for you to beat them with that, then I commend you. You know what I'm saying?
I right here in the car, bro. All my cars.
Right. And that, bro, that's perfect. What I'm saying is, regardless of what he talking about, bro, I was gonna wax his ass with the other controller too. You know what I'm saying? But he knew that. He knew I was gonna wax his ass with the other controller, so he went on ahead and got rid of my ass before that happened. Cause then my thing is this: after you came up with the controller rule, what was you gonna say to your people that was complaining after that?
Nothing. He can't say nothing.
Can't say nothing.
Get rid of you now. Act like there is an issue when there is no issue. Why? I'm gonna go along with whatever you want. You want me to race with this controller? I race with that controller. You want me to race with this controller? I race with that controller. Whatever controller you want me to race with, whatever rule you want me to race under, I'm in appliance with you. What is the problem?
Right. There ain't no problem.
There is no problem. There is no problem. The problem is you just don't want to be questioned about anything when if you making something up, you're supposed to give people answers.
Yep. and I'm glad you said that, bro. If you're making something up, you're supposed to give people answers, bro. Basically, how I feel with Dusty is like, okay, you basically telling me you should kick a child. He always talking about he for the kids, right? So, granted, I'm an adult. But when the child come to you and you, like, you know what I'm saying, growing up, your parent, I used to hate that about my parents, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking bad about them, but this is something that's coming up in my head, bro. They'll come up with a rule and tell me, oh, don't ask me about what I said, da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, saying, like, okay, just think about if that was an okay thing in the school system. You basically telling this child, like, a rule, and then when they raise their hand to ask a question about it or challenge the fact of what's going on because it's not lining up on the paperwork with the numbers or whatever you want to, however you want to analogize it or whatever, I might be saying that wrong. But what I'm basically saying is you basically telling a child not to raise their hand and ask a question and challenge what you said. That ain't never flew. America wouldn't be America if we didn't challenge what was said.
At the end of the day, Brian, I'm telling you what it is, bro. I mean, I know it's hard to believe. You know, I've been in RC over 20 years, brother.
Right on.
I've dealt with all different kind of levels of it.
Yeah.
This is probably the most pettiest level. The most pettiest level, because as a racer, if you can't take a loss, how could you celebrate a win?
That, man, listen, losing is more important than winning.
Why? Losing makes you go work harder.
Exactly.
It makes you understand it more. It makes you want it more. So that when you do become a winner, you appreciate it.
Yep.
And you value that winning stance more. And you, as a younger man, a winner, you understand, like, you know what? I'm going to be better. Just because my car looks this way this weekend, guess what? I want it to be better. So you looking for ins and outs. How can I do this? How can I do that? Can I, my radius bar is this. All different things. You know what I'm saying? How many guys you think put in as much as you put in?
Right. I'm going to say it like this.
No, how many?
I'm going to say it like this.
Honestly.
This what I'm saying. What you just said was a perfect statement. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what another man do. But one thing I do know is we both can study the same material for an hour, right? But what if I comprehend it better than you? I'm gonna win. You get what I'm saying?
You're gonna win.
So, although
now, what if you study for an hour with me, right?
Yeah.
And you comprehend it better than I do.
Right.
Right? But because you comprehend it better than I do, you're going to have an advantage. We know that.
Most definitely.
But what happens when you say, you know what, hey, Blair, I know you're not understanding it. I'm willing to share it with you. I'm willing to show you, and I'm willing to give it to you. Now I take this that you show it me, and I start to use it against you. This is where we're going at right now.
Yep.
This is the direction that we're going in. Like, why is it that when you can't grasp the understanding of it is basically what it is. You made a rule, it is what it is.
You saying it perfect, bro. And you know, like, one thing about it is, and I really hope, Dusty, once I put this together, this video, I really hope you listen to this shit and what's the name, understand what's going on, or watch it, whatever. Bro, I told Dusty that it was the controller just to see what the fuck he was gonna do. Just to see, bro, he don't understand how smart I am. You know what I'm saying? Don't let
nine times out of 10, your competitor will never understand how smart you are until they get their ass busted.
And my thing is this, bro. One thing about it is, it's like, I'm a tester. Why? Because I was tested, you know? If I tell you something, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably testing you to see how you gonna use that information. You know what I'm saying? Because why am I gonna give you the butter out the duck if you can't appreciate, I don't know, this is gonna sound stupid, but I mean, if you can't appreciate me giving you some water, which is something you need, but you really want the dessert or whatever, however you want to call it, the butter out the duck. That's what you really want. You know what I'm saying? Because the butter out the duck, that's the win. But I'm going to give you this water because it what's the name, improve what you got going on with your situation. But when I see that you don't appreciate the water, what the fuck I'm going to give you the butter out the duck for?
I'm not giving you nothing.
I ain't giving you shit. You unappreciative. You know what I'm saying? And then you took the same water. You got mad with the water that I gave you and you threw it in my face. You know what I'm saying? So to explain this, so for anybody who watched this video, to explain this in layman terms, bitch, I gave you that what's in that information so I could see how you was gonna use it, and I could have told you more, but you don't appreciate it. You use the shit against me. You threw it in my face. You done banned me from your chat. So fuck you. I hope you come race another race somewhere else where I'm at, so I can beat your ass. That's really how I feel.
And I hope you come. And this how I feel. I hope you come so I can whoop on you too, bro.
I'm with it.
I got. No, not you. Not you, Bryan.
Oh.
I hope Dusty comes so I can whoop on him with a.
Man, listen, and that's what I said. Like, me and you had that conversation earlier. I say, Blair, man, I'm the type of person, like, man, if you come talk shit to me talking about something, you faster than me. Like, bitch, I'm at the track Tuesday practicing because I'm going to race on Thursday and be ready for your ass to show up on Saturday. Bro, I'm not finna go to the director of the track and be like, man, can you come up with some rules to ban this motherfucker because he gonna be too fast on Saturday? Like, what the fuck?
Hey, Bryan, we gonna put it out there like this. This is how we gonna put it out there. They had a race up there at Chieflands, right? It's so many people that's in this group, they not here right now.
Right.
But Dusty wound up banning another dude that was in this group. Why? Because the dude said, hey, yo, why Blair can't come and race? He said, "Oh, you asking about Blair? You banned too."
Bro, I ain't never seen no hit.
I swear.
I ain't never seen no shit like this in my. I mean,
Yo,
this new, bro.
He banned a dude named Stephen Wyatt because Stephen Wyatt asked him, and he said, "Blair, what are you asking about Blair for?" "No, Blair can't come here." He said, "Well, what did Blair do?"
Blair, I'm about to expose his ass some more. All right, so check it, right? You talking about?
What did he do?
You talking about the fact that hold on, I'm trying to turn some shit on in my.
Yo,
Bro, let me tell you, bro. I took a break because you went up to
yeah, I know you. I heard all about it.
you went up to Tiefling when I wasn't there. This man immediately came over to me telling me about the shit that been going on, this and that. Cause yeah, and I don't mind saying that shit cause he wanted to put on the post to my son. I opened up to him about my personal business, blah blah blah. Yeah, bitch, you opened up to me about your personal business too. Because what's the name? You gonna tell me, oh yeah, it's this guy Blair or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for him and he this, he that. He what's the name? He's got this raffle where he sells the car for double the price, and I was cool with it, but then he'd come to my track promoting it, and it fucks with my business, and da. And you know what? I took that shit with a grain of salt and just rolled it off, because I was like, man, I don't know who the fuck Blair is. Like, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me, but cool. I mean, if you want to tell me the story, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then, so basically, now that shit done transpired and you done got me away from, done banned me from the track, I hit you up and I'm like, well damn, Blair, I see what's going on now. Like, anybody who threatened his business or that has an effect on his people, that, his local people. And like I said, man, listen, bro, I go to Dusty Trap, I'll probably buy like 3 sets of tires a week. Or maybe I'll at least, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm over exaggerating, but bro, I would at least buy.
I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
I never went to his track promoting nothing that I do. I went to his track. I bought all of the motherfucking shit.
Right.
So, how did I affect his business?
Yeah. Like,
if I bought all of the stuff, if I bought the things that was on his rack, I'm talking about wheels, tools, you name it. And I'm taking this stuff and I'm going to go do my own thing in my own group.
Right.
I'll make my money. If I'm coming back with my money and I'm buying your stuff, how am I affecting your business?
Okay, and now I'm gonna tell you.
Before you go any further,
Yeah.
We're gonna turn this into why is it so many Americans don't have common sense?
Man, listen,
because if I'm now listen,
yeah,
we're gonna look at this in a whole different scenario, right?
Right.
If I take $1,000 and I go buy a half a brick. I take the half a brick to the block. Do anybody care about how much money I accumulated?
No, sir.
Do anybody? I'm the hottest dope dealer in the city.
Yes, sir.
But now I'm taking it and I'm saying, you know what? I'm not going to sell drugs. I'm going to buy 1 RC car. I'm going to give people a chance to win it for $1. Okay? If I take my money and I put $225 of my money involved in something, why is it you so worried about what I make back off of it? I know why you mad.
Yep.
I know why you mad. I'm going to tell you why you mad. Because when this video get out, I want him to know why he's mad. This is why he's mad. See, a hobby store would never, ever put up a raffle for $1. If they did, everybody would be looking for the car for $1. So what happened was I came in the door with $1. Giving people a chance to win a car for $1. Within 1 week, guess what? Over 13 cars for $1. Over 13 $1.
I like it.
I'm a threat. I'm a threat. You're supposed to be teaming up with me, fool. I was no threat to you.
Exactly.
You made yourself a threat. You made yourself a pawn. You made yourself a target. Because all you had to do was just mind your business. Let me do my thing. Whether I'm doubling up, tripling up, or whatever, it's none of your fucking business.
It's none of your fucking business. But I'm gonna tell you, Blair,
None of your business.
you know why it's his business? Cause you in Florida. That's all it is. You in Florida.
That was supposed to be something that we should have built off of. You know
Bro.
what I'm saying? The same way how he's supposed to build up around you. You're one of his better drivers he had up there. You're never supposed to disagree or have a... Come on, man. Sit down, beat man. Let's talk this out, man. But don't turn nasty towards me because you can't beat me.
Yep.
That's what it really is. I'm
gonna tell you too, bro. Like, basically what Dusty thought he was gonna do is sit me down because he felt like we was buddy and get all the grease, get all the sauce, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. And it's like, damn, bro, like my plate, it's like, damn, you see my plate bigger than yours, you know what I'm saying? And I gave you a little bit off my plate. You want my whole, you want to take the whole plate away from me. Like, goddamn, bro, can I keep some for myself? Like, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with you with the raffle. Bro, he could have asked you, how could that work for him? He could have did that with races or anything else, you know what I'm saying? He could have applied that to what he had going on, but because it fucks with him in some type of way, he gotta try to destroy it. Bro,
that's what happened. He destroyed something that was beautiful. Why? Because I'm traveling 4 or 5 hours just to go to that track.
Right.
Who do you know that's traveling 4 or 5 hours to go to Chiefwood?
Right.
Nobody. Nobody from South Florida even wants to go up that way.
Bro, and I ain't even know you was coming from that far. Like, I ain't know.
I'm coming from far, bro. So I'm looking at it like, you know what? We're going to bring people together. We're going to get them at the tracks. If I buy a car at the track, we'll do a raffle. Dusty get paid for the car. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm thinking. Like, you know, we'll just be bringing in people. Wow.
So
if they take $1.
I don't mean to interject, but check this out, right? His main thing that he always say, and people will see once I put the video up about the budgeting and the pricing and all that bullshit, right? How is he hating on you because a person won the car for $1, but he always talk about budget? He basically said, the mother bitch, you a fucking hypocrite and a goddamn you're contradicting yourself. You said you was worried about budget and a motherfucker spending too much money, but then you hate on this man because he giving the cars away for $1. Think about what you're doing, Dusty. Like, you's a fucking idiot, dog. Like, straight up. Like, and I tell you that shit to your face. Like, you's a fucking idiot. You say you worried about budget.
Idiot.
He's
a compulsive idiot.
This man buying a car from you, raffling the bitch off, making double his money back, but because you making $50 off your goddamn deal, because you making $50 off your deal, but you got this black man that done figured out how to make $200 off the fucking car. You mad, bro? You mad?
Madder than mad, bro.
At the end of the day, there's a word for that. You're being a bitch. I'm sorry.
All the man had to do was just say, yo, Blair, if I give you the cars for $200, you'll keep buying them for me, Blair? The car is $210, right?
Right.
The car is $210. Now this is how I worked it with my hobby store. They said, yo, Blair, if you moving the cars like that, we'll give you the cars for $200.
Mm-hmm.
No tax, $200. Boom, here, boom. Only car you gotta pay $224 is the asphalt mod. So I paid $210 for the asphalt mod. Get what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm bringing all that that business to him, bro.
Bro,
I would have brought all that business.
from the outside looking in, bro, my thing is this, right? At your track, however you doing the raffle, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I don't know.
I didn't do no trap rap. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I did it. You know, you have your game plan. I'm gonna tell you how I did mine.
For sure.
Simple. Number one, who's gonna invest their money into people that they don't know or that they know don't give a fuck about them?
Nobody.
All right, I took a shot. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do something that I know other people will not do because I'm not other people. I'm me.
Right.
I'm gonna do what make me happy. So I'm gonna go buy this one car. I'm gonna put $220 out on the first car. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give people a chance to win the car for $1. How? To get my money back, we're gonna do a raffle. The raffles is gonna be $25 a spot. But instead of people paying $25 a spot, would you rather pay $25 a spot or would you rather pay $1 a spot?
$1, sure.
All right. So instead of making people pay $25 a spot, what I did was say we're gonna do a mini.
Right.
We're gonna put 25 spots on the board. We're gonna give everybody $1 shot.
Yep.
Whatever number hits 1 through 25, that person is gonna win the $25 spot.
Right.
Helps fill up the mini so quick. Bam, bam, bam. Common sense, math, common sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with goodness come greatness.
For sure.
It worked. He sees it. Once he's seeing it, the hate just started. Next thing you know, he popped up on my raffle and he says, "You should have named your group 1RC Raffles." I told him, "What does it matter to you what I named my group?" I said, "Did I tell you that you need to name your track Stop Bitching?" This is what I told him, and right then and there, because I stepped up and I questioned him, or I'm gonna say I didn't even question him. I just responded back without taking his bullshit.
Right.
He didn't like me.
Right.
Straight up, he started attacking from that point on, and not only attacking, he started trolling like a hoe.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he ain't even trolling. He started stalking me.
Exactly, bro. I get it. Cause
He started stalking
and I'm gonna tell like that. That's why I say, bro, Blair. As soon as I walked in the door, after being gone from my little hiatus, bro, you was the main thing he came over and talked to me about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course. Because
and I looked around. I seen who you was or whatever, this and that and that. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? They said, okay, well, Blair, he got a little temper, whatever, this and that and that. And now that I talk to you, bro, like, you cool, calm, and collect. But one thing I always was taught was to have respect for another man. All right?
if you have no respect for me, right, I'ma still have respect for you. You understand me?
Yeah.
Even though I know you have no respect for me. Why I'ma still have respect for you? I'ma tell you why. I'm different. I may feel like fuck you. I may feel like, you know, the ground you can stand or whatever.
Right.
But guess what? I won't see your kids go hungry. If I know your kids is going hungry, yeah, fuck you. But we still gonna feed these kids, man.
I feel you.
I'm a different man. I'm a different type of person. And it's too much hate in this world. When I tell you, it's too much. And as a brother, I'm just not going on for that bullshit coming my way, bro. That's just how I feel.
That what I told you today. I said, bro, I understand why they hate you. Because you see the bullshit, but you ain't the one that's gonna sit there and not say nothing. I'm the same way, bro. Hell, that's why.
You know?
And for Dusty to say something about my personal shit, like, yeah, I did tell him about my personal shit, bro. I'm going through something where I'm trying to fight to see my daughters. I'm going through a custody battle. But because I'm not no simp.
Who don't go through personal shit?
Right.
So for him to bring up, this is how I feel as a man. Dusty's a why? For him to bring up anything that you have talked with him personally about, because y'all seeing differences on an RC level, to bring up your personal stuff with your children and your family. That's not cool. That's not nothing that no man would respect about.
Let me tell you this too, bro. Like, bro, it's like I hear, you know what I'm saying, Dusty told me something, like, you know what I'm saying, he told me personal stuff too, bro. But like, I'm the type of person, like, bro, I can see straight through you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna peep you out. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because of shit that I done been through in life, where I have to be that type of person, bro. And
when you grow up around people that's not genuine,
exactly,
you can see the genuine. When you grow up around people and you know, like, yo, man, this person ain't got no intentions on, like, you know what I'm saying? This is why he brought my name to you before you can hear it, any other thing. Because if you would have heard what was going on and how it was going on, you would have been out of there right away. You'd have been like, you know what? If he did this to Blair, he's going to do it to me.
And then my thing is this, bro. Like, I couldn't even be out of there because, like, for me, bro, I don't deal with no bullshit. I'm not on bullshit, bro. Like, and the reason, like, bro, how the hell I get banned from a track that when I go in the building, I don't even really say nothing to nobody. Everybody want to say something to me because they know I'm finna whoop their ass, but I don't say nothing to nobody. I be in my little corner. When it's time for me to go race, I set my car down, I wiggle the wheels, and I get it going. Like, that's all I do. You know what I'm saying? The only time that I have gotten out of pocket is because somebody done disrespected me and they thought, like, bro, ain't none worse than being a grown-ass man that take care of his own and a motherfucker call you a little boy.
Oh, nah, you're not talking to me like that.
You're not talking to me like that.
I'm going to check you right there. I'm going to check you right there. I don't care if we at the track. See me? Look at my hand. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
My hand is broken because this happened at the RC track.
Yeah.
I broke my hand at the RC track on a dude face. You know, you're not going to call me the N-word. You're not going to do none of those things to me. You're not going to do that to me. Call the cops now because it's going down. I caught him in the face, bomb, beat him up. Now, this is a story that follows me till today.
Of course, it's going to follow you.
And this is something that goes on in RC. And what goes on is they allow people to disrespect people and think that people is going to take it.
And I'm going to say this too, Blair. Like, damn, bro. You telling me that story, it's like, fuck, man, why you beat him up? But at the same time, check it. This my thing, bro. Me, if you a man, bro, and you was taught right, you know what I'm saying, you had a good person in your corner, you not gonna disrespect nobody and not think nothing gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, now, granted, I haven't had to put my hands on nobody, and I don't expect to have to be put in a situation where I have to put my hands on somebody. But I told you what happened up in Jasper, bro. Jason Carroll, them called me a little boy. We arguing back and forth across the table because they taking my car and talking shit to me. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm asking for respect. I'm pretty much begging for respect. You know what I'm saying? And then you had a nerve to call me a little boy. Then you got your wife running up, talking shit to me, lunging across the table like you finna do something. Bro, like I told him, I'm like, man, look, you's a bitch. You not gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell his wife, you's a bitch. You not gonna do shit.
Hold up, you telling me it went all the way to the fact that LaKrishna got involved in this whole dumb shit?
So that's her name? I didn't even know the bitch name, to be honest with you.
Yeah, LaKrishna. She was just on here just a little minute ago.
Okay, well.
Pay attention. look at. You gotta pay attention. That's where we at right now. She was just go scrolling at the names. Okay, look at the names real quick.
I'm trying to see.
Right there, Lakrishna.
Oh, that little bitch. It say she was watching.
There you go.
Yeah, she's a little bitch. I'll tell her that to her face.
All right.
Bro, so Blair, I ain't even really get to tell you about that shit, bro. Like, so like I said, bro, they was protesting my car, tearing the bitch down. Before all the racing started, she talking about something, oh, make sure you take his car in front of everybody, da-da-da-da, right? Now, bro, she starts yelling and talking shit during the race, distracting me, Jerry, everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? We start crashing because she's over there causing a scene with Dusty. Now, granted, that was a time when Dusty was sticking up for me. He called her a bitch, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because he told her, like, hey, I done tore his car down 6 times. Ain't shit happened. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't find nothing. Da-da-da-da. Okay, bomb. The bitch still crying over there. So when the Carrolls, Jason Carroll and his dad was over there during tech or whatever, he what's the name was talking shit, and so they made me go get my controller. That's how all the shit started. They made me go get my controller out of the trailer, talking about they wanted to see my settings and this and that and that. So that's when I had to what's the name.
Wait. What does that got to do with tech?
Exactly. Blair, I'm glad. Blair, when I tell you, I'm glad you wasn't there, bro. I'm glad you wasn't there because I already see it on your face. Now check it. Let me finish telling you the story. Has nothing to do with Tekken, bro. But because I was being a respectful, like trying to be informative to these motherfuckers type of gentleman, I went and got the controller. Even though I didn't have to get the controller, I went and got the controller for them, right? I was going to show them some things about the expos and this and that I was telling Dusty, right? These motherfuckers, as we're talking, right? I'm telling them, like, let me speak, you know what I'm saying? And between Jason Carroll and his daddy, they kept jumping, interjecting in what I was saying. And I'm like, look, bro, I say, this ain't how man or how you have a proper conversation. You know what I'm saying? We both business, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm saying something, how are you talk? If you talking over me, you can't hear what I'm saying. We can't come to like a conclusion or whatever. I said it some type of way in that form of fashion. So when I seen that I was dealing with ignorant people that just wanted to run over me, I said, man, fuck y'all. I'm going to take this controller back to the trailer, and I'm y'all take that fucking car like y'all said y'all, like the rules say you supposed to be taking the car, not my fucking controller. Okay, so when I go back over there to the table, bro, they still over there, oh, well, check this, check that, check this, check that. Okay, cool. And so before the shit got really escalated, I say, look, bro, you need to, bro, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, like, if I'm dating a girl, whether you my wife or you my girlfriend, you gonna understand that you're not my doormat, but at the same time, if I'm arguing with a man, stay your ass over there and just be ready to call 911. Just in case I get my ass whooped. And I'm not saying I'm gonna whoop this man's ass, but I'm probably gonna whoop this man's ass. But just in case I'm getting my ass whooped or we need to call for help, you be over to the side and what's the name, call for help. Don't put yourself in the middle of two grown ass men arguing.
My wife, listen to me, Rhonda. You can hear her voice.
Yeah, I can hear her.
If I'm getting into a confrontation with anybody, what do I tell you? Say it again, loud. Did you hear that?
I ain't hear her. She too far away. What she said?
Come on over here real quick. Say it right now.
You don't want to have to worry about me while you're fighting.
That's it.
Stay out of it. Because if I got to worry about her and me, you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I got a distraction. That means as soon as I turn my head this way, I'm going to get busted in the head. So you stay out of this. You know what I'm saying? Don't get involved.
Yep.
Call the cops or call whatever you got to do. Call some backup. Do whatever you got to do. But don't be jumping in no other man's face. That's the #1 rule.
Okay, Blair, check it. Now you done explain that. Anybody that's older than me, I call them OG. You know what I'm saying? When they giving advice, I say that's OG advice right there. You supposed to just take that shit and run with it, right? Bomb.
No doubt.
I told Jason Carroll, I said, bro, you need to check your wife, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't supposed to be doing what she doing, like, especially not in the middle of a race. That's something you need to sit her down and talk to her about. This motherfucker let her come run over there while we getting the cars tech, and she's like, oh, she started talking about, oh yeah, you cheating, da da da. She starts yelling and this and that and that. I say, I was already calling Jason Carroll a bitch because he was over there complaining about my car or whatever. I was calling him and his dad a bitch because his dad was interjecting, talking about some. It's like basically, bro, I had one UMP and I had one 604 that day, but because
why is it they did this to you, but the race right before I was complaining about their cars?
Bro, we gonna get into
this
it.
Stuff that you don't know.
Bro, we gonna get into it.
You don't know though.
No,
so
listen.
Why are they going so hard on your car, doing all of that when I'm coming around and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I scream out loud in the middle of the race. I scream out. It's no way in hell that their fucking cars is legit.
Blair, let's get into it, right? Okay, so check it, right? So like I said, I was already calling Jason a bitch to his face that about how he was acting about this thing, right? And in my head, I'm like, all right, so me personally, Blair got his names. The only name that I'm going towards is Jason Carroll because that's who I had a problem with. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of everybody, if you guilty of what Blair's saying, you guilty of what Blair's saying. I'm fucking for it. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this: that night on what happened to me, bro. He let his wife come over there.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he let his wife come over there, bro. She started jumping over the table. She yelling at me, whatever. Next thing you know, I'm calling her a bitch. And me personally, bro, I know how you would act if somebody called your wife.
I want to ask you a question. And this is some real man shit.
Real? Okay.
When you called real man shit. When you called Jason Carroll's wife a bitch, what did he do?
Not a fuck thing. But see,
he ain't do nothing.
But Blair,
all right, he ain't do nothing. Listen, he ain't do nothing.
No.
He a bitch. He a bitch. Why he a bitch? Cause ain't nobody ever gonna call my motherfucking wife a bitch in my face.
Exactly.
We fighting on site.
Exactly. Now, Blair.
On site.
Blair, let me. For one, let me get into it. Exactly. Let me explain something, right? So this, I mean, and I can say this now or whatever, right? For one, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. I'm not gonna do nothing to you unless you do something to me, right? So my thing with that situation was he had done called me a little boy. I'm disrespected. Now I want to put hands on you. Legally, I can't put hands on somebody and not get reprimanded worse than they will without them doing it to me first because of what if they know that I'm a black belt, then I'm gonna get in worse trouble than them because my hands are legally a lethal weapon. And I can literally, if I had, my wallet ain't on me right now, I would show the shit on camera. Legally, I carry the fucking card around just in case, right? The reason why I call his wife a bitch in front of him is because I was waiting for that motherfucker to come over there and try some shit so I can beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Literally. But my thing is, bro, like, that whole situation shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have called me a little boy. You shouldn't have been doing none of that stuff, bro. Like I told him, it's a toy car race. You know what I'm saying? So his dad, and then I'm gonna tell you how I killed him. His dad was talking shit about my car or whatever, and then he trying to chime in, and it got to the point where I told him if you want to play this game, like seriously, and that's when Gary was walking up, and he was. I'm ready.
No, I'm talking you and my wife. Me and him, we need to be together, but we don't need to be together.
Hey, I already know what that means.
Like we need to be together on some like, yo, we got each other back, we gonna stick together, boom, 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 boom. But like, what
Man, listen, bro. And like I said, I'm gonna tell.
My points race is second points race.
Because they didn't bother to say something.
So Blair, this what I'm saying. Like I don't know what your full situation is, but I would like for you to come. But at the same time, it's like this.
No, you can see what my full situation is.
Yeah.
Ain't no secret folks here.
See,
I'm real like that, bro.
so cause my thing is, I would love for you to come back up there to Crossroads with me and get it in, bro. So, cause like this the thing.
Which one? That's Jasper, right?
Yes, that's Jasper.
When you want to go?
Well, I'll be back at the next points race. Whenever that is next month, I'll be back up there.
Oh, it ain't nothing for me to pop up.
Let's do it.
I run my schedule. You
Let-
your man, I'm my man.
Let's do it.
We both been the same, but I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm a free man. I'm able to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is this, right? Okay, so yeah, I mean, and like I said, me personally, I don't have no problem with Gary. I actually think that he cool with me. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah.
Gary's dad looked at me, his dad, his moms, and all of them, and they said, anytime you want to come here, this spot is open for you. You're fun.
And that what I say. Like for me, what I told you, like, I mean, maybe I'm a little, and that's why I don't understand why Dusty trying to villainize me so bad, bro. Like what I told you about your boy, man, just have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all can work something out, or things ain't the way that they seem. You know what I'm saying?
That's a horrible situation, because when you come to find out how that whole thing played out, you know, we ain't gonna call no names. And I told my wife, I said, you know, I kind of feel bad because I took what somebody else said over somebody that was really helping. Not even call him and be like, hey, yo, this is what I heard, and give him a chance. I'm going to say it publicly and real, man. I apologize. I should have called you and gave you a chance to hear your side of the story. You know what I'm saying? Because what's happening is you got a lot of people that's playing dirty just to get a friend or an acquaintance or somebody that
Yep.
like, you know, no matter what and how many people they get, it's not going to beat the real team.
Most definitely.
The real team is going to be the ones that's standing and keeping it real. Let's just have fun racing. Let's get rid of all this other shit. You got a problem with somebody? Yo, bring $100 to whatever track you want and bet the $100.
That's it.
That's it.
Call it a day. Like, I don't.
You want to buy some boxing gloves? I'll go buy some boxing gloves. And all these places got like doors behind it, but they're not going to do that. Stop talking.
That's it.
Stop. I don't bother nobody.
That's what I said, bro. Like I like the type of disrespect that I received over at Jasper from Jason Carroll, his dad, and his old lady, bro, was uncalled for. And that's why I say, you know, with the Gary situation, bro, I don't got no problems with Gary. Gary called me yesterday and he was trying to check on me because he seen that Dusty had banned me, and he was telling me how I was welcome at his track and that he was gonna add more races, you know what I'm saying, so I could come up and this and that. You know, so that's why I say I don't got no issues with Gary, you know what I'm saying? Like me and you, two different people, you know what I'm saying? So we just gotta mitigate that, you know what I'm saying? But I would love to see you come up to, and not because we want to start no shit, but you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, if you are a good 1RC driver, and I'm a good 1RC driver, Jerry a good 1RC driver, Stephen Wade, them they good. Jason, he good, but he's a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep saying it, you's a bitch because you good, but you want to be number one, but bitch, just keep working, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's days when you done beat me, it's gonna be days where I beat you. Like, stop being a little bitch about it, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say it because it's gonna go out. Yo, listen, man. I'm coming back. Everybody thought it was over with. You know, I'm coming back. But this time, when I come back, all y'all, you know, I want y'all to know this. I'm fitting with Bryan Duncan.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know what time it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's like Kobe and Shaq. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And like I said, like bro, like I told, like bro, for me, it never was a race thing or nothing. But for what Dusty has done, bro, like Dusty just, even if he not seeing it as a black and white thing, bitch, you know, like you discriminated against all the fast people. You know what I'm saying? Or you discriminate against anybody who goes against what you believe in. And that's crazy, bro. Like, you know, one thing about me, bro, like, if a person legitimately has a problem with something I'm doing with my business or service I'm providing, yeah, I might not do service for them, but bro, I didn't do nothing but ask you a question about some rule that you came up with. And I spend like hella bread with you. I mean, it ain't a lot, but I at least spend probably like $100, or I probably spend between $50 to $100 a week with Dusty. You know what I'm saying? So that being, or sometimes my bill is damn near $150 in one night. You know what I'm saying? Because I be done bought a bunch of tires. So bitch, your damn rookie racers ain't coming in there saying my car ain't going fast enough. Let me go buy some more tires off the wall. They not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you get rid of me. You get rid of me. And you get rid of about 4 other guys that are buying tires, you know what I'm saying, on a more regular basis. 4 other guys that are going to show up when these kids go back to school. And your dumbass ban me and then make it harder for them. But you know what? They going to end up, I'm going to tell you one thing, right? The guys who wasn't going to come because of that controller rule, they're going to come back. Now, why? Because Dusty made the statement, oh, if you quit, I'll get rid of the controller rule.
If who quit?
If I quit.
Quit what?
Going to his track. Now, does that not sound like some black and white shit right there?
That sounds like some real hoe shit.
That's some real hoe shit. Like you's a fuckboy. Like at the end of the day, how you gonna tell me if I quit, you gonna uplift the controller rule?
What?
But think about it now. At the beginning of this video, it's gonna show where I looked up the rules for January, and it says you can have whatever controller you want. So think about it like this, right? If I'm coming to your track and I didn't get a chance to take a glance at the new rules, and I go online and I'm just curious and I'm looking up, 1RC rules for 2023, that shit's still up. The rules still up from January. But you done made new rules in June. So what we got? January, February, March, April, May, June. Bitch, that ain't even half the year. You done changed the rules. What the fuck? That's 5 months and you done changed the rules because I came back and I started beating your ass. I started beating everybody's ass and you got people complaining. So you gonna change the rules? Hey.
But you know what you, Brian, you was beating their ass when you left. You left beating their ass.
I left beating their ass.
You left beating their ass. See, this is what they not realizing. Like, yo, dude, this ain't nothing changed. I left beating your ass. When I came back, I just continued. That's all. I just continued where I left off at. You couldn't beat me when I left. What made you think you was going to beat me when I came? Or you thought you was getting enough practice?
Right.
No, think about it. Like, just think about it.
I'm listening.
You on top. You got to remember, when you stepped away for a couple of months, right?
Yep.
And I stepped in. All right? The 2 top names was Duncan and Phil.
Yep.
Phil. Those are the 2 top names.
Yep.
At that track. Okay? Boom, I came. I didn't get a chance to really race Phil like that other than just 2 races. I did my first qualifier, I did my second qualifier, I had to go.
Yeah.
I had an out front light. So I was like, there's no way they're going to catch me up in this town with an out
Right.
light.
Right.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no. I'm out of here. I got out of there. But when I left, I was in first and second. Phil
Right.
had me in 2 cars. I think it was he had me in first and the UMP car. Phil was the first, I was the second.
Right.
And then I had Dusty lapped it out by like a lot. And I hard
Yeah.
midget. Oh, you know, because Phil didn't run. Phil only ran in 2 classes that day. He
Right.
ran and then he ran 502. He didn't run. What's after 502?
604.
Yeah, it's 602. It's 602.
Yep. 602,
right?
604. Yep.
All right. He didn't run. He ran a different class than I ran in late models. We didn't run together
Right.
because I was taking late models and he wanted taking late models. 2 different classes. But man, pay attention to that. They wasn't beating you then. What makes you think they're gonna beat you now?
Hey, that's the problem. It's like I was back, and it's like damn. Right now, I'm almost like, man, I shouldn't have never came back, bro. But like, I was just doing what I normally do.
No, it's a reason. It's a reason. And it's a good reason, like you said. I wasn't going to go back to Jasper and all that, but now I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
I'm send you off, and I'm going to fight. Guess what? I'm going to come back, and I'm going to fight from the bottom.
That's it.
I only got 2 races in. What race they on? You can miss 2 races.
What are they on, bro? I think it'll be race number 4, to be honest with you. Race number 4 or 5.
I can miss 2 races and still come back
Yeah.
and do good.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? You gotta be smart. And what we do is this. If I don't got a chance, I'm gonna do exactly what they do.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna come around the corner, and you wanna play stupid. Oh shit, my controls just went right. Come on. Let's go. Man, listen, they did it to me.
Bro, I done had that junk happen to me. Honestly, okay, so speaking of that, right? That's why I got banned from Dusty Track. Because I was like, look, Dusty, if you're going to come up with a 602 UMP and say that these lesser skilled drivers have to run 602 UMP versus 604 UMP, why can't we do that for sprint car and we do that for asphalt mod? He was like, oh, yeah, no, you know, it's not enough people to split it up and this and that and that. I'm like, well, shit, why don't you just run everybody together in UMP like you've been doing? But no, you're doing that because you see that I'm running more UMP now and you want these guys that have been winning UMP to keep winning UMP. And I'm just like, bro, if you was going to keep making up different classes, why couldn't you make up a different class for people who have a certain type of remote? And if people didn't want to run that class, they don't run it. But for me, why are you gonna inconvenience me on time and make me go spend money to buy a remote that's not even as good as the one that I have? Like, you crazy, bro.
Where does the rules say you have to have a certain remote?
Oh, it's saying now because he went and changed them. He changed them last week. Because why? I'm gonna show the mess is gonna be shown where he says People are complaining that I'm winning, so he had to change it. What kind of fuck shit is that?
Sore loser shit.
That's like, bro, that's almost like saying LeBron can't go do his job because he's winning.
It's deeper than this, the race, bro. I told you in the beginning, I'll say it again. You're black.
It's like, I don't know what else to call it, bro. Like, I don't know. Because, I mean, he ain't doing this shit to nobody else. Because he keeps saying, oh, yeah, I talked to other racers and this is what we come up with and this and that and that. And I'm just like, bro, are you, like, sometimes one person that knows what the fuck they talking about can beat 20 people that don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? The objective is to lead the herd, not be part of the herd. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. You're a leader. You don't need him. And there's no shot at him beating you, bro. Everybody knows it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm a realist. It's always a shot at beating me, but hey, you gotta have the knowledge.
Listen to me. We said there's no shot at him beating you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the reason I say that is he's focused on the wrong thing.
Right. He focused on the wrong thing.
If he was focusing on getting his car together and trying to get laps in and figuring out certain things, he had come to understand that, you know what? It's more than the remote. You have a God-given talent. This is what you don't realize. You have a God-given talent.
Right.
That if your parents would have seen it younger, you would be in a way better position today. I'll say it outright. You probably would have been the Black Dakota fan with that kind of name.
It's, bro, I used to run heat. I used to run the same heat race as Dakota Finn back in the day. Back in 2000, it was 2008. I think I went to Cali, and I seen Dakota Finn when he was running 17.5.
Listen, I run with all of them. Mayfield, Tebow, Spencer, Tyler Jones. You name them.
Yeah.
I run best of the best.
Right.
Okay? Every class. 2 buggy, 2 truggy. Hold on, man. These are all my race cars, bro. All my different race cars, man.
Hell yeah.
Hold on. This is just my 8 scales. I got some heat for motherfucking new reds, too. I ain't even bring it out yet.
Nice.
When I heard new reds, I was like, all right, there go my nitro car.
Oh yeah, I see that P5 on there.
Oh, yeah, she running, too. Hold on. Here go my wheeler. I have so many cars, bro. There go my wheeler.
Yeah. Nice.
Hold on. Now we gonna go. Here go some of my chasers. See, I didn't come in and show you.
Right. I like it.
This right here is for new reds.
Yup.
Beach line.
Yup.
Backup. Orange Crush. There go these are all my race truck cars. Alright?
Hell yeah.
When I was with J Concept. You know?
Hell yeah.
There go my truggy, my gas truggy body. I've been with TLR for like almost 15 years, bro.
For sure.
But back to what we were saying, man. Ain't a game, it's serious.
I see. I definitely. Hey, you done showed me the magic. Nah, shit. I know.
And I tell you, all my cars, look, regular controllers, man, late model.
Mm-hmm. All I can say is, shit, you better than me. I never ran them goddamn controllers.
No, and I got expensive controllers.
No, I know you do. I'm just saying, like, I never ran them down controllers because the motherfucker told me I could run whatever control I wanted to.
So if Blair beat y'all with a regular controller, I beat y'all with this controller. Come on, man, y'all gotta come up with some more now.
That's it.
You gotta come on.
You got to. You got
It's
to.
not, y'all, you're driving, bro.
That's it.
You're not.
It's either driving or them not knowing how to tune the car. None of that stuff. But only thing I'm saying is, don't be a hater. Just come over and ask questions. I'm not gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? But because Dusty asked the question and he didn't get the answer that he thought was gonna put him in first, he got rid of first. So tomorrow when they do their little sprint car race, man, fuck. You know what? I told one person, I ain't gonna say the name, but you probably gonna pick up on it. But if he go run and he win, then he deserve it. But the rest of them motherfuckers, fuck them, bro. Like, they don't deserve to win because they already knew what type of problem they was for the hell with me. How ironic you banned me before I get to the race. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know if you seen that I won the both UMP and late model endurance race at his track. So yeah, bro, like they got a problem with me, bro.
They can't beat you.
That's it.
That's the problem. They can't beat you. You hear me? Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I'm about to jump off real quick so that I can take care of some stuff. It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Once again, man, gonna get together at the next race.
Yes, sir.
It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Everybody knows the name is Blair Palmer. I want to say fuck Dusty, man. For real. And it's Dust Stats.
Yep, that's what it is, bro.
I'm out of here. Fuck Dusty.
All right, bro. I appreciate the conversation.
All right, bro.
Later. Well, y'all see it, man. Like, it's I'm about to have to go through this video, listen to it, see what's up, but it ain't even over. I still got to show y'all the messages and everything else that's going on, so you know, we're gonna get into it. All right, guys, let's get into it, man. I'm so sorry y'all see me talking and it doesn't have any voice on it because I was talking about everything that was important that was going on, and I'm finna have to just think about this all over again because, as you can see, I got the whole video recorded and I don't got no sound. So let's speed it up and get to the important parts. All right. We're gonna get to it. So as y'all can see, basically what I was talking about here is the fact of Dusty had done deleted me off the page, so he don't know. I mean, well, whatever, bro. I can get to your page from my other phone. So you being petty, trying to delete me off the page from my regular Facebook, I can still see it, obviously. All right. So let's I'm gonna show, this is me showing right here where even though you done deleted me, I got my other phone. I'm basically showing that this is my phone where I got my normal Facebook that I'm on 100% of the time, or 90% of the time, whatever you want to say. I'm searching I'm searching for Chief and RC Raceway here, right? And y'all can see that let's see if I can get that out of the way. Yes, I can. Alright, searching for Chief and RC Raceway. Let's see what pops up. RC, there we go. Click on that. Click on it, B. Click on it. Alright, we got all the stuff, you know, showing you guys, hey, this is me. I was winning. And posting stuff about Chief and RC Raceway, but then I can't get to the actual page. So I click on some other stuff to show you guys that, you know, I can't get into this page on my regular page because Chief and RC has banned me from, or blocked me from the page, however you want to say it. I can't get on their page through Bryan Duncan Facebook, right? So let's see here. Yeah, I think I go back. Alright. Alright, y'all can see right here. I'm strolling up. It's talking about the Summer 100. Right. Alright, now y'all can see right here, it says, for anyone who saw that exchange in the comments, I do apologize. I wish Bryan the best at the track that he builds with and with the rules that he makes and enforces. Alright, that's him. And then he got the rules, the new rules for the UMP on here, right? Let me text my friend back. Supposed to be coming to get me to go to the beach. All right, y'all can see on there where it's talking about him discussing with other people about the new UMP rule and XYZ. Hold on a second. I'm gonna let this video play, guys. I'm still have to take care of some business in the middle of it, but I told y'all guys this will be an authentic video. Yeah, let's go ahead and what up? You on the way? Bro, you tripping. You done had all this time to get ready and you still getting ready? I understand you at the mall, but you ain't on the way. We supposed to like already be in motion. How? I'll text you an hour ago. Come on, man. Get it together. All right. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, as y'all seen, let's back it up a little bit, right? Y'all can see, let's see. I was trying to make a point. So, right here is showing where there's no comments on that post. This is how all this stuff got started. I was trying to show there is no comments on this post, and what I did was I went down to the next post he made, because you can see it has 23 comments. Clicked on that. Let's see. I think I'll start the video. Yo. Now you see it's got 23 comments. This is what I be saying about Dusty. He'll do some stuff, then he want to delete. He want to delete everything. Y'all can see it, but I screenshotted as much as I could before he deleted everything off the page, right? So I'm letting this video play, guys. I was talking a lot while this video was playing, but yeah, I messed up. Didn't have the screen record on the mic too, so I'm kind of doing a voiceover. So forgive the boringness of this video. All right, let's go. This is me going through all the screenshots. I'm gonna end up flipping the screenshot here in a second because I started talking about everything. And we're gonna get into it. Definitely gonna get into it. All right, so this is me showing you guys. I had screenshotted the new rules. This is how all this started under that post that he had stopped me from posting on. I said, can we have a 602 sprint in asphalt mod class? Please answer, asking nicely. Now, guys, he had done, like I said, he deleted me. He deleted my first time asking, which is why I had to say, please answer, asking nicely, right? So as these screenshots come in and I flip through them, I'll be explaining more and more. All right, this is my last attempt of asking this question. Can we have a 602 sprint in asphalt mod class? Third attempt asking. My last two comments seem to have been deleted. Please answer. All right, so again, you can see right here it says failed to post, right? So he had done stopped me. He complained about, you know, being with his family and stuff like that, but he had done stopped me. Instead of him just answering my question, he took the time to go on there and delete my question, my legitimate question, and complain about it was taking time out his day. But you just could all you had to do was just answer my question, bro. All right, so yeah, let's see. We're gonna speed this on up. There we go. All right. Here's the next screenshot. I go on there and put a post on a comment about the same thing on a different post because he hadn't blocked me from that. So I said, just checking to see if I was blocked. Let's go back. Just checking to see if I was blocked on any other post for asking a legitimate question. I explained that I had tagged those few people in this post because these are the people that this controller rule is affecting. They had nothing to do with this video. Just want to make that clear. And y'all can see where I had asked, you know, that comment. Okay, boom. Here's an let's get dealing with this situation. All right, y'all. It's gonna flip back here in a second. Okay. So he finally comes on and says there is not a clear count. There is not a car count to warrant an additional 2 classes. UMP was choosing because it normally already has a decent car count. It also similar to late model and setup. I said I disagree. If you're going to come up with specialized classes, you should have did that for the guys who run different controllers. If you look at the guys who run different controllers, it makes up 6 people or more that come on a regular basis that you could have made a class for. And so I was like, you excluding us, but making it better for these people that's complaining, but then you're banning me for complaining, but not banning them. You're showing favoritism to these people. So that's discrimination in anybody's book. All right. So another slide should be popping up here soon. All right, I told him I disagree. If you're gonna, oh wait, I said that already. Sorry, guys. All right. Furthermore, I asked that question because there are people that are slow and cause wrecks and sprint and asphalt, because they don't know what they're doing. So I said that because that is a true statement. There are people that cause wrecks and they don't run fast lap times and create lap traffic, which creates problems on the track. So I was like, well, if you're going to do that for UMP, to make things better. Why can't we make that for Sprint and Asphalt Mod? It's a legitimate question. It's a legitimate reason for asking the question, but this pissed him off. Can't piss Dusty off because he's Hitler. All right. So let's go to the next slide. Boom. This is Dusty throwing the rock, hiding the hand again, right? As you can see on here, Dusty was talking about me complaining. So I made the comment. I said, the owner is the only one that whines and complains. I'll be there Sunday. So I still had plans on going Sunday to this race today. And this is when he came. His next comment was to officially ban me because I had concerns and because he was ducking and dodging the question and whatnot. And because he want to say I'm complaining about asking him a question. All right, cool. He says, I'm thinking you should not come Sunday or any day after that. I've been told that in the past you were caught cheating in 1/10 scale. Maybe they will accept you back. If you want to stick to 118, you should find a different track at this point. Then you can continue to use your current controller. This man, he going off. He honestly, I think he lying because ain't nobody told him no fuck shit like that about what's the name. I cheated in 10 scale. And that's pretty much like defamating my character anyway. So, you know, let's get into the next slide, y'all. Let's see. I made another comment in there about, you know, me being there Sunday or me elevating the conversation. Obviously, this video elevates the conversation, guys. And it's gonna serve a purpose. Hold on, let's let this thing slide back. Let's see where I end up at on the slides, y'all. All right, I stopped here. I was basically, you can see there at the bottom where I'm saying, hey, you gonna tell me to leave because everyone knows your controller rule is unethical. So I don't feel bad about sharing this with nobody, guys. Look, he said it himself. Feel free to share this with whomever you would like. You are now banned from racing at Chiefland RC Raceway. I have explained myself to every question you have ever asked. I did not want to do so today because I am spending time with family, or at least I was trying to on a non-race day, but you had time to block me off the comments. I have listened to you about your family and tried to take interest in your personal life to make an inviting environment. Totally irrelevant, totally something that, why you gotta tell people that you listen to me about my family? Something I ain't even bring up, bro. Ain't nobody said nothing about your family. All right. So, but at this point, hold on, guys. Oh snap! Let's get back. Dang it. Hold on, guys. I gotta fast forward. Okay. But at this point, everything I say, even when my discussion was made with a group of people you disagree with and complain and whine about. Oh gosh, let's go back. Complain and whine about, this is a hobby and not my job. Take your racing somewhere else. Okay, so y'all see right there, I got banned. Because of all of me having a discernment about his rules. I think this is when I started talking about, you know, the people that could make up a group of people that would run these controllers other than the ones that he trying to make us run, right? So something should pop up. Next. I think this is just me showing, that's still talking about the fact that he banned me. So I told him If y'all seen it, the post or whatever, I told him I'd be there Sunday. If you don't let me race, I'm gonna sue you. I have all the comments. He had deleted, screenshot it. I tried to screenshot as much as I could, guys. Think wisely about your decision. Get out your feelings, right? So, through advice from other people, honestly, I don't know if I can sue this man or not, but I definitely want to and feel like I got a defamation or maybe like a racism case. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Shoot, I accept that. But getting further into this video, guys, I made this screenshot of the late model price from 1RC. Let's see where my slide ends up at. Let's see what happens. Come on. All right, guys. Let's not worry about that. We'll probably get into that when the slide pops up. But as you can see here, the GT5, it is $73.99. It's the reason why I put this screenshot up is going to be pertaining to what's going to pop up next. Y'all can see the not G7, but the G7P controller is like the predecessor of the GT5. $71.99. It's cheaper. Put these screenshots up to show that he is completely singling me out and making me run that controller so he could try to make my life hard. This is me going into my messages, and when it get the Dusty's on, I'm gonna explain to you about the fact that I asked him about running the G7P. It's the same price, same features, and he still said no. So it's just straight dictatorship, bro. It ain't like you made the rule to appease the people about the features and the price. You did it so you could just dictate what the fuck going on. This is something that like you come up with in the middle of the year, making me have to spend money to run at your track. That's just unnecessary. So y'all can see where I showed him the G7P and the price, $71.99. Y'all see it? Let's see where I end up at. I might have to go back to the messages part of the video. All right, guys. Basically, what I was saying right here is like, the what's the name, the late model, right? It's $209. After you get it all hopped up and stuff like that, you're gonna spend over $300, right? Hey, go to the Noble MB4 that I have been running since the day one that I got there that he said I could run. It's $238.99. You got guys that come to the track with 4-6 cars all hopped up, and my thing is, you try to make it seem like it was a budget thing, but why couldn't they, instead of buying 4 cars, you know what I'm saying? Why couldn't they just buy a remote that made their cars faster or better, since you said that you coming up with a controller rule? It makes no sense. You got a guy coming to the track with 6 cars, but you making him run a cheap remote because you saying that they can't afford it, but they done bought 4 other cars, 5 other cars. Like, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? They could have made that investment along with buying all these other cars. And you can't say they ain't got access to it, because as soon as you made this rule, you went out and bought about 3 GT5s and GT3s and set them in your case for sale at the hobby shop. As soon as I walked in the door, I see this. All right, let's try to get to the next slide, guys. Okay. The next thing that's gonna pop up is me talking about the whole Matt Murphy thing, right? Matt Murphy is like the guru 1RC guy right now, obviously, because he helped create Asphalt Mod class. The Race City factory is where you're getting the regulators from, all that stuff. He's the king right now, right? If you want to say anything good about him, whatever. So we right here strolling up to my messages with him. So I asked, is this Matt Murphy we speaking to? Say yeah. Say sweet. I say sweet. Yeah, man. I race Chiefland Raceway of Florida. Basically, I'm pretty fast, and due to me running a Noble NV4 controller, Dusty banned my controller and is only allowing a GT3 or GT5 Fly Sky controller as an upgrade to run. So after July 1st, no other controller will be allowed at our track. This man immediately started laughing. Guess I won't be heading back down there again. LOL. I explained to him that the radio can't make the motor faster, but he didn't listen, I suppose. I always see you flying down there, man. Looks like you're the dude to beat. So did you talk to him about that? Thanks. Wait, yeah, I asked him, I say, so did you talk to him about that? And I also told him, thanks, man, I'm pretty decent. Yes, is his reply. He reached out and asked me about it. So another slide should be popping up here soon to go down. Okay, here's me strolling down. All right. He has to make whatever decisions he feels is best for his local racers. He feels he did. I may not agree, but I think his intentions are in the right place. I said, yeah, I'm not saying nothing bad about him. I'm just trying to see what other tracks are doing. It's just a little disheartening to have to go through this. I hear you. Your radio is always welcome here at my place. LOL. LOL. Thanks. I'll make my way up there soon. Awesome, man. And I mean, the rest of the conversation, that's between me and him or whatever. So to close out this video, guys, I was saying some important stuff at the end of the video. I don't remember everything, so what we gonna do is we gonna make another ending. Yeah, man, to bring up my personal stuff and say you try to make it an inviting environment. Hell, it don't fucking matter whether I talk to you about something personal or not. Don't ever bring that up. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, your place is supposed to be an inviting environment regardless. You know, you're running a business, man. But you still a bitch for what's the name, what you're doing to me, for banning me from your track. You know what I'm saying? Based off of me asking you a question about a rule change that makes no sense and contradicts yourself and makes you look like a hypocrite. Not even make you look like a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let's see what else I would like to say. I hope today you guys wax Dusty's ass in the Summer 100 because I know he wanted to kick me out the way so he could win with his little sprint car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But hey, at the end of the day, bro, I am a nice guy. Sorry for the cussing and stuff like that in this video, but I'm not going to edit it out because it's necessary. That's my passion. That's my desire. That's how I really feel. That's what's being done to me. And I wouldn't be doing none of this had not somebody been evil and deceitful and banned me from a track where I'm racing a toy car because I asked them a question about their little rule change that they purposely did to discriminate me and to separate me from everybody else because they was complaining. They was the first people complaining when hold up. Oh, let's go back. When I go to the track, I don't complain about nothing. Usually I'm saying, hey, I'll go along with the rules, everything. And I don't say nothing about it, nothing to nobody. I don't complain, nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for them to be the first people that was complaining to you enough the way you changed the rules, why you ain't banning them from the track? And that's why I say this is like a racism thing at this point, or very like discriminating towards me in particular, because you got the same people that did the same thing to me. You know, I mean, you got the same people that's doing the same thing that you say that I'm doing to you, which is complaining about something, and you didn't ban them for complaining that Bryan was going too fast. What you did was made a rule, as you guys can see in these messages, you made a rule to to make me lose. So to make them happy, you wanted to make a rule to make me lose, and anybody else that was on my level or close to my level, you wanted to make them lose as well. But you ain't banned them, bro. You banned me. You know what I'm saying? You banned Blair. You know what I'm saying? You banned Rob. And you got a problem with Steve and Wade and them and all this stuff, bro. Like, I ain't never seen so much whole shit go on at a track and you acting like a little bitch You know what I'm saying? At a track, seriously. So it is what it is, bro. This is me being real. This is me being honest, guys. I'm not a bad guy. Excuse my language for what it is, but I'm not the type of person that walk around and be censored or whatever. So you might as well just call this shit rated R or whatever. But I'm not the type of person that walk around and be censored to save face or none of that. I wouldn't be on here cursing. I wouldn't be on here talking shit had somebody not, what's the name, ban me for an illegitimate reason. So it's happy Father's Day to everybody. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no alcohol in here, but I am sipping out my red cup because I'm about to get ready to go to the beach. And we good. We about to have a good day. Good luck to everybody at the racetrack besides Dusty.